Do we know where we're going? Are we lurching into a new financial or calendar year by happenstance or by design? Find out what we should be doing in today's episode. Welcome back to Year 5 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book is Zaegyo, and it is a translation of Japan Sales Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 246, and we are talking about where are we going? それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. New financial years, new calendar years, new starts, or not. We religiously muscle up and set our resolutions to improve ourselves in the coming period of time, 12 months or whatever. Often these resolutions are inwardly focused, lose weight, get better organized, be more patient, etc. Every year, let's start and set a breakthrough goal, be it a financial year or a calendar year, and make it really worthwhile to go through this process. Let's become a catalyst, a trigger, a spark to become the light on the hill for others around us. Be the change you want to see is a great Gandhi quote and tremendously wise and insightful. We can start by changing how we see others. Instead of being a perpetual fault finder, a corrector of errors, a righteous blade to cut through those making mistakes, a terminator of the terrible, why not try another approach? Rather than putting others down for their failings, why not become a person who is a serial encourager and builder of others? Imagine the type of workplace you want to work in. Is it rife with politics, backstabbing, petty power tussles, whining, bitching, and complaining about others? I doubt that is what any of us would vote for as a workplace of the future. We probably want a trouble-free zone where each person pulls their weight, is cooperative, supportive, committed, capable, successful, and nice. How we see others has a big influence on how we interact with them. If we see people in a negative light, well, we tend to search out their poor performance, their faults and inadequacies, while remaining blind to their strengths, achievements, and potential. Switch gears and start becoming a good finder rather than a fault finder. See that each person is operating under tremendous pressures, personal, financial, health, etc. When we see that all of us are united in carrying heavy burdens through life, we can become more empathetic, more forgiving, and less judgmental. Remember, we often selfishly hold everyone else accountable to a higher standard than that which we set for ourselves. We ingeniously cut ourselves some additional margin because we know intimately all the problems we face, which mitigate our ability to be perfect. How about we extend some of that understanding to those around us? Henry David Thoreau is often misquoted, but what he actually said still carries significance, especially here in Japan. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. Japan is a modest place, not much given to hubris, exaggeration, bombast, boasting, self-promotion, or superlatives. Whether it be ridiculously high density living in big cities or the gossipy, tedious provincial humdrum, Japan is a place where few people realize their full potential. They purposely rein themselves in knowing if they don't, society will do it for them. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. This adds up to tremendous internal self-induced pressures which constantly bubble away under the surface calm. The Japan patina of customary business politeness and consideration masks what's really going on in people's desperate lives. So let's get off our high horse this year and stop being a pain. Let's encourage those around us to live to their full potential. Let's feed back to them what they are doing well. Let's recognize them for their many strengths. Let's be indirect, tactful, and circumspect about pointing out any shortcomings. Let's help others to really stretch their comfort zones and assure them that the risks associated with growth are worth it. Let's note praise tiny, faltering steps forward to inspire others to make even bigger strides. We must simply stop complaining. We should take that whole sad vocabulary out of our thought and speech patterns. We will now speak in positive terms about life, business, and those around us. We'll switch on a mental outlook that emanates a powerful external illumination to guide others to find their own strengths hidden within as they climb the hill. In short, we should become a tremendous giver of good, a guiding beacon for the positive in our dark, desperate, foreboding, and at times simply terrifying reality. Decide which world you want to inhabit and then become that positive world. We often want to wait for everyone else to make the change, to improve, to do better. By the way, how has that been going for you so far? This time, let's try another approach. Be the light. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 247, we are talking about develop persuasion power. So yoroshiku, onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. I have one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.